Well, hey there, people. Well, anyway, while I was in Sudbury, Ontario, I was hanging out with my buddy Steve, and he was feeding me this apple cider, and it was really good apple cider. I asked him where he got it from. He goes, I make it myself. So anyway, well, he called it, it's one step above prison wine. Anyway, he sent me home with the recipe. It's 3 ingredients. It's your cheapest apple juice you can find, some yeast, and some sugar. Anyway, let's make some booze. Well, anyway, I already screwed up a little bit. The recipe calls for 2 liters of juice, so that's only 1.36 liters. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix a little bit, I'm going to pour the whole apple juice into this 2-liter bottle and a little bit of the blueberry into that bottle. I'll make 2 liters, and from there I got to pour out 1.5 cups of the mixture of juices. Gurgle, gurgle. I mean, it's only prison wine. We won't get too technical. So I'm sure I could have did the math and just did the math with the 1.6 liter, but I did it. Didn't want to. Yeah. Now for a little blueberry, go right to the top. So it's going to be, oh, that's a lot. That's really a lot. So I figured I'd pause and clean up my mess before I went any further, because that's pretty stainy. Anyway, I got to pull out a 1.5 cups of this stuff here, so we'll do that. And we'll feed that to the cat. So I didn't want to waste any of it. Maybe I'll just add some vodka to that after and do it that way. So there we go, 1.5 cups out. Alright, now we're going to add the sugar. 1 3/4 cups of sugar. I need a poker. Found myself a poker. It's like sands through the hourglass. 1 3/4 cups.
Our lives.
There we go. Now the yeast. 1/2 teaspoon of yeast. Looks like 1/2 teaspoon to me. There you go. I made a bit of a mess with the yeast. Hope I don't get a yeast infection. Anyway, close the lid. Tight, tight. And shake it. Now what you want to do is loosen the lid, just so it lets a bit of air out. You don't want to loosen it too much, because the yeast and all that will push the lid right off. You don't want that to happen. So we're just going to screw it on maybe halfway. Like that. Perfect. So we're going to store this in a cool, dry, dark space. Well, I brought the 2-liter bottle in the basement in a cool, dry, dark spot. Well, since I have this 1.5 cups out, I'm going to throw this in the freezer, freeze it up a bit, and later on I'm going to add some vodka to it, probably 2 ounces, and have a little drink. Yeah, it's going to be very sweet. This stuff is sweet, it's crazy. Alright, turns out I was wrong on storing this stuff. It's got to be stored at around 30 degrees Celsius. So the basement was way too cold for that. Anyway, we'll just put it somewhere in the kitchen and we'll be good to go. 3 weeks. It takes 3 weeks. So we'll check it out in 3 weeks. Oh man. Okay, well, maybe not. I forgot about it. I just went to Keifer's for a couple hours. Anyway, we'll let that thaw out. In the meantime, I'm having a Yeah. My 7-Up is frozen. That's how you make a good drink. Oh, I always have to make a mess though. Alright, well it's time for the apple blueberry mix. It's thawed out a bit, but not that much, so I won't need any ice. Stir stick. Well, it's solid still. It'll be like a slushy. What's wrong with that? Oh yeah. Yeah, man. Well, we'll let the juice do what it's got to do. I'll check on it here and there. We'll see how it turns out in 3 weeks. But anyway, in the meantime, I was talking to my buddy Keifer. It looks like he bought himself a brand new vehicle. He wants me to go for a ride with him to pick it up. Anyway, let's go see what he bought. Speaking of Keifer, well, his dog was eating this chair. His dog Kita, and I grabbed it because he was going to toss it. I'm going to put that in my ice hut in the backyard. Anyway, I started burning some of this stuff, like all my backyard. Like I had another pile like the size of these two. I burnt all that. So one day I'll load it in my truck and bring all this to the back and burn it. It's raining today, so we're not playing outside. We're going to Keifer's to see what vehicle he bought. Oh man, I should have took pictures yesterday. These people went right nuts with the decorating. It's all gone already. Neighbor Mike, he was standing out there yesterday scaring the kids. Pretty cool. Gravel roads. That one?
That one.
It's a beauty.
He's a beauty.
Keifer, what have you done?
No regrets.
It's beautiful. Gotta love the hood on it, eh? Jeez. Freshly undersprayed, you can smell it.
Yeah, I can smell the undercoating on her. Freshly detailed.
Craziness. Oh, you got the tonneau cover and everything?
Yeah, spray and box liner, tie downs in it.
Nice.
We'll open her up here in a minute.
Very cool. Buddy's showing him the special features, so we'll let them do that. Well, while I'm waiting, I'm just gonna help him clean out his stuff. He's gotta clean this truck out, so there's a good little holding thing here. So yeah, he traded this bad boy in for that bad boy. That is a nice looking truck, isn't it? 2019. This Dodge here is 2010.
Express how happy I am right now.
Check out the interior.
This thing is insane. The room in it is insane.
Wow.
Some of the stuff that he was showing me too is just crazy. What a beautiful truck, man.
And it's got a kick-ass stereo system too, this one.
9-inch sub in the back.
Keifer is so happy right now. Watch his face. Did you just kiss it?
No.
You kissed it.
It says Ram Rebel in the headlight.
Is it? Yeah. How come you're so happy, buddy?
It's a new truck.
I can't blame you.
And it's really, really sexy.
It super is. Shelly's Benham's looking at us.
What do you mean he's looking at you? You sleep on this side of the bed, so he'd be looking at you.
It's pretty evil.
I'll hide behind you.
Yeah. Yeah, we got snow, just like that. Not just a little bit, a lot of snow. And tomorrow's going to be 8 degrees, so yeah. Well, Axia is here. Looks like we're getting some fiber rock installed today. Internet's going to be a little bit faster, I think. But he's having issues with his ladder. Oh, yeah. He almost had it. Feel bad for the guy. It's like the coldest day of the year so far. Well, there we go. I think he's got it. Well, I'm still going to have Eastlink till the end of the month, but here's my new modem. It's supposed to be crazy speeds. We'll see once it's all hooked up. Yeah. Yeah. There's my phone, kitty cat. Want some food? So I just had Axia come by again because I didn't get the speeds that I was promised. So I called the installer himself. He came after his shift. He was working here in Thorsby. He tried to help me out. He can't figure it out. Great guy, this guy. Didn't get paid for his half hour here. Anyway, he told me to call the company and they're going to send him back tomorrow. And this way he'll have backup. He'll be able to say that he's here. But anyway, this guy rules. Okay, let's do a speed test. So they were saying we're supposed to get like way over 200 down and 200 up, something like that, like insane numbers. But we're not quite getting that. Still, this is nothing to complain about compared to my Eastlink. Like Eastlink was 25 down on a good day, usually about 10 down probably, and 1.5 up. And the prices with this is like a lot less, almost half price than Eastlink. But see, I shouldn't be complaining, but it's not what they promised. So they're coming back tomorrow and they're gonna figure it out. Well, the Axia guy just left. It turns out it's not their fault, it's my fault. By my fault, I mean my computer's fault. It's not capable of doing the speeds. Like the speeds for my internet's supposed to be 500 down and 500 up. It's I need this little gadget here, so I'm going to order it right now because I want to see what the 500 up and a 500 down do. Like I'm satisfied with the speeds right now, but why not go a little further, right? Well, right on, people. Thanks a lot for watching. I really do appreciate it. Big cheers. And we'll talk to you guys later.